If you're just looking for some fun, know that. If you're looking for a short-term boyfriend, if you're looking just to have fun, little fling, little fling. Today I'm diving into a topic that is close to my heart. It's a letter to my 20-something self, and maybe a love letter to yours too. You see, your 20s are like the first page of a thrilling novel. I'm trying to be somewhat serious in this video because it's an important topic. But you're not entirely sure what plot twist awaits, however, you're excited nonetheless. I remember being that girl in my 20s, full of dreams, uncertainties, and a sprinkle of magic. But if I can turn back the time, there was so much I would tell that 20-year-old girl. The lessons, the love, the laughter, and maybe a little bit of advice of not stressing the small stuff. So for every 20-something out there, this one's for you. Whether you're navigating the maze of relationships, charting your career path, or simply discovering the beauty complexity that is you, this video is a compass of sorts, pointing you in the direction of self-discovery, meaningful connections, and a life well lived. So fasten your seatbelts, darling. Let's unwind, reflect, and revel in the journey together. Because trust me, everything will happen just as it should. Let's get into it. Let's get into self-discovery and mental resilience. In your 20s, I truly feel now that it is a time to explore those different interests, those passions, and doing it curiously. It's not about having life figured out at that time. However, if you do, kudos to you. But rather enjoy that journey of discovery. You see, finding your passion is about exploring different paths and figuring out which one makes your heart skip a beat. It's okay not to have a specific roadmap. While it may be easier said than done, but embrace the uncertainty. Try new things and allow your curiosity to guide you. But remember, it's not all about the highs. It's about navigating through those lows as well. Your mental health and your resilience play a significant role in how you're navigating through this world. Some days will be tough, and that's okay. You can bounce back and then learn from those experiences. But be sure to cherish those mental well-beings, because at the end of the day, it's a compass that will lead you towards a fulfilling life. But diving a little bit further into vision. Envision your future not as a predetermined roadmap, but as a symphony in the making. But ask yourself, what ignites your soul? And this question isn't meant to stress you out. It's meant to guide your steps. Create a clear vision that aligns with your personal purpose, a purpose that is meant to evolve as you do. And in your 20s, this experience through life unfolds through understanding your personal strengths and your weaknesses. It's a dynamic process. It's not a destination. Embrace your strength as superpowers and your weaknesses as stepping stones to your growth. This phase is a chapter where you navigate and celebrate the beauty that is uniquely you. And when you're crafting your purpose, don't view it as a blueprint. View it as a flexible roadmap that evolves with your experiences. And as you're sketching your aspirations, remember that the detours and the unexpected is not a deviation, but opportunities for unforeseen growth. So if something doesn't align with your envisioned purpose, it's empowering to be able to gracefully step away. I've done it many a times. Just did it last week. But it allows me and you to make room for those authentic chapters that resonates with the essence of who you're becoming. Catch that tea. Ooh, now let's get into the relationships, honey. Starting with friendships. Navigating friendships in your 20s involves more than just a shared history or interest. It requires commitment to active involvement. And this is something that I've learned in my 30s, which is why I'm telling you in your 20s. But while loyalty has always been undoubtedly vital, as I've learned in my 30s, the glue that sustains friendships is multifaceted. It demands open communication, a willingness to be present in both joyful and challenging times, and a compassionate understanding in the ever-evolving nature of individuals. Again, compassion and understanding. Healthy friendships thrive on mutual understanding and respect, trust, and an ongoing effort to cultivate a connection beyond the surface. The key is not just trying to seek and find good friendships, but to actually be active in being one. Now, when it comes to dating and relationships, in the realm of dating and relationships, the one thing that has always been constant is not settling. It's a journey of understanding your worth and knowing exactly who you are. I really wanted to cuss right then. I wanted to say knowing exactly who the F you are. But we're going to keep this PG-13. Never let anyone convince you that your standards are too high, okay? Because the right person will come along and meet them. Okay, times two. Dating and with the hopes of having a companion, the right companion, a life partner. It's about finding that right person who aligns with your values, your aspirations, and complements your journey. It's not about conforming to societal norms or even rushing physical intimacy. Instead, it's about getting to know someone on a deeper level, if that's what you're looking for. Dating can have different aspects in itself, okay? When it comes to what you're really looking for, know what you're looking for. If you're just looking for some fun, know that. If you're looking for a short-term boyfriend, if you're looking just to have fun, little fling, little fling, or if you're looking for a lifetime partner, I'm sure there's more to those, but know exactly what you want. And something that I did learn earlier in my 20s is setting those boundaries is an act of self-care. It's about recognizing and respecting your own needs, your values, and your well-being. And remember, when setting those boundaries, it's a powerful way to prioritize your own happiness and maintain a sense of self in any relationship. Okay, so now when it comes to education and career, it's another process of embracing the unknown. In my own quest of career fulfillment, I explored various paths. I even took a gap year that inadvertently turned into a transformative 3-year hiatus in Barcelona, Spain. That unexpected detour altered the trajectory of my entire life, proving that sometimes the most profound lessons emerge from those unexpected turns. Now balancing work and personal life. Achieving a rhythmic balance between work and personal life, something that I learned during my time spent in Spain. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, but the true challenge lies in maintaining that equilibrium. I've learned that dedicating time to personal pursuits, to hobbies, and self-care is essential to the overall well-being. Striking that balance requires a conscious effort, but the reward is immeasurable. Now, pursuing a higher education. I got my feelings on this one. And pursuing a higher education, it's a personal journey, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. It took me years to get a bachelor's degree. Not years, like 20 years, but I took my time. I went my first year right out of high school. Then I came back home, took a year or two off, I believe. Then I hopped back in and finished as an adult student. So whether you choose to hop in academia or forge your own path independently, it is important to align those educational choices, should you take it, with your aspirations. I want to emphasize something too. Choosing not to get a higher education is also a valid choice. Because what I've learned over the years and through my time spent abroad, the value of education extends beyond a formal institute. And your unique path, especially if you travel abroad, is your greatest educator. And that leads me to the final point, travel and exploration. I'm an advocate for being a global citizen. There's one piece of advice that has been a constant compass in my life, and that is being a true global citizen of this world. Venturing on familiar borders and immersing yourself with different cultures is so transformative. It's 1000% an education that transcends beyond the textbook. It fosters empathy, understanding, and a sense of interconnectedness within the world. I'm also a firm believer in being rich in experiences and not just financial wealth or expenses. And while financial stability is crucial, it's equally essential to prioritize those experiences that will contribute to your growth. It strikes a balance between fiscal responsibility and creating a treasure trove of memories and ensuring a life well lived. I approve this message. But remember, exploring is not just changing locations. It's also about changing your perspective. The act of venturing into the unknown, whether near or far, holds the power to broaden our outlook on life. Every new culture and every encounter with the unfamiliar contributes to that personal growth. It's the expansion of perspective that makes the journey worthwhile. As we conclude this journey through a crucial aspect in your 20s, remember that life is shaped by the choices we make and the experiences we embrace, good or bad. Establishing healthy habits, prioritizing that mental health, and embracing self-care is a beautiful narrative of your life. Your 20s are more than just a mere passing time. It's an open expanse waiting for your passions, your friendships, your love, your career, and exploration. So embrace that uniqueness of your journey. Acknowledge that it's okay not to have everything figured out. Some folks is in their 40s and still don't get it figured out. I wouldn't wait. I mean, while it's okay to not have it figured out all the time, you got time. So to the 20-something that's navigating this incredible decade, remember that everything happens as it should. Don't stress over the minute. Instead, revel in the beauty of everything else. Date, explore, find your purpose, and most importantly, savor every moment. Life is a grand adventure, and the best is yet to come. So cheers to the journey ahead. Hey, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to join me every week. And remember, you can also join me on any upcoming international experience around the world. Just click on the link in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching.